discretion is advised. I think this impeachment is a bunch of bullshit. I really feel as if nothing is going to really come about of this. It's just going to be a bad blemish on his resume. But I don't think nothing is going to happen. I think he's going to remain the president. It's going to be business as usual. It's just a stage play that is being played on the minds of Americans. First of all, I would like to say that I am not a Donald Trump supporter. I am not a supporter in the political system. Because as a black person here in America, the political system would never have me in mind. So I don't support this system. I see it all as a bunch of bullshit, especially for the common man. That includes white people. They don't realize they're in the same position as the black man. But because they have a white person to see in power, they think that they have a chance as well. It wasn't long ago when blacks weren't allowed to vote. And it wasn't that a black person's vote would actually matter. It was that they just didn't want you involved in their process, in their system. They didn't want you to have nothing to do with it. Your vote don't count. And I've noticed that before I was allowed to vote, well, before I was the age, well, because you have to be a certain age. So technically, you're not allowed to vote until you get 18. But when I was allowed to vote, and before I was allowed to vote, there was always talk of ballots coming up missing. Even though we were allowed to vote, they was just determined not to let us win, to show us, hey man, we don't want you in this at all. We allowed to vote, and we turn the ballots in. Who you turn the ballots in to? A white person. And they don't want you involved in the system anyway, so they just don't never turn your box in. Those 5 or 6 box of votes, they just don't turn those ballots in. And so there goes your vote. When Al Gore lost to George Bush, later on they find boxes of uncounted ballots. And after they count them up, they say, well, yeah, Gore would have won, but hey, it's too late now. It's always some mess going on with this political system. So I never really believed in this political system. Look at the presidents they have impeached. Now, I don't know about Andrew Johnson, but I know about Richard Nixon. And when Nixon was in the White House, yeah, he stole a lot of money, but he spread a lot of money too. I mean, if you're going to steal, man, hey, man, give me some of that money too. I mean, a lot of black people were doing well up under Richard Nixon. I mean, we all had homes and cars and nice jobs, whatever. So it seems like when there's a president that kind of helps out the people, hey, man, they don't like that. And that's the Democrats. Y'all's favorite boy, Bill Clinton, that y'all love so well because he played the clarinet and got some head in the Oval Office. I mean, he did a little something, I guess. He did a little something. But he got impeached too, but he got to serve his whole term out. So, like I say, man, I just don't see how Donald Trump being impeached is really like something bad. I mean, people are like, oh, yeah, the impeachment is bad, man, because it's going to go on his record, man. It's going to be known, man, as a president that got impeached. Hey, man, this man got talked about grabbing pussies and all kind of stupid mess. And this man had been talked about bad. He's a millionaire. You think he really cares? Like he's gonna be around you to hear that kind of talk anyway? After Trump serves out his term as president, I really think that Trump is going to Russia and live out the rest of his life in Russia. So he don't give a damn about what y'all talking about. And if Trump, since they talking about impeaching you, if you really want to make these people mad, these Democrats, you really want to piss them off, give black people something. Now, if I was you, that's what I would do. I would stop that gentrification stuff. I would stop these cops from shooting black people and start giving them stiff prison sentences. That's what I would do. That would really piss them off. Make it where black people can own property and get homes and actually get some real businesses. Because I'm going to tell you like this here. You know, as a black person looking at Trump, he's a funny old dude to me. And I've seen him around. I think Trump is the type of person, you know, if you got something going on with yourself, he likes you. But if you're a bum, he don't want you around him. That's just plain and simple. Whether you're a black or white person, if you're a bum, he doesn't want you around him. So I just, I see Trump as an average person. A lot of things that Trump says, I've heard people say the same things. I really don't have a problem with Trump personally. Because as I say, as a black person in America, hey man, you ever heard this saying, damned if you do and damned if you don't? It doesn't matter who's the president. Black people going to catch it either way it go. It don't matter. Republican or damn Democrat. So all I know is when Richard Nixon was the only Republican I can remember that did things to where black people were able to excel. The only Democrat that I can remember that actually opened the doors for black people was Jimmy Carter. They all hated him. Like I say, the president that does things for black people, they don't like. And we all know that these politicians are nothing but crooks. And for them to dislike Donald Trump so damn bad, there got to be something up with that. So as I said, I don't have nothing personal against Trump. And I see him doing things that Obama should have been doing. There's no excuse. But although I knew Obama wasn't going to do a damn thing, he still had the opportunity to do it, but he didn't. And here it is again. We got to wait on some white person to do something that a black person should have did. So I don't have no damn problem with Trump. And matter of fact, I know that he will win this next election. These Democrats, they are not trying to put anybody up there that is talking about anything worth listening to. All of them have a bad past. And like I say, this is nothing but a goddamn game. When Obama was the president, the Republicans didn't try to find anybody to go up against Obama. And now the Democrats are playing the same damn game. Here's a suggestion I also have for Donald Trump. People like Paris Denard, get people like that from under you. Because, hey man, I'm telling you, we don't, as a black person, that man agitates us. Just to hear his voice is agitating. I mean, if that what you hired him for, to agitate people, hey man, you got the right guy. But if you want a person that somebody's going to listen to, man, you got the wrong guy. People like Paris Denard and some of the other people that I see that speak up for you. And that what's a diamond and silk woman, those people make you appear to be disingenuous. When I hear you talking about to talk about grabbing pussies and all this type of stuff I see, that's genuine. But Paris Denard, Diamond and Silk, yeah, they genuine, all right. It's been almost 4 years, and the Democrats haven't come up with a damn thing. They spent all this time talking about impeachment. And look at the condition of America. Not just in the place where I live, but all over America. I just see too much homelessness in America. I see too much sadness in America. I see too much anger in America. Too much poverty. And on the other hand, I see riches and wealth. But it's like when they have a donkey and a cart hooked up to this donkey. And the donkey don't want to pull it. And they put that carrot in front of the donkey. And there it is, the donkey goes running, trying to catch that carrot, which he never catches. And that is the riches that I see in America. I see it. But we will never achieve it. Because it was designed for us not to achieve, but to be slaves in trying to achieve it. Working my fingers to the bone to try to be rich when that will never happen. A lot of black people are seeking reparations. And anyone with any type of knowledge knows that it is not going to happen like that. It was not prophesied for it to happen like that. They are not going to give us anything. And you know, hey man, when you really think about it, why wouldn't they want to give black people anything after all we've been through in this damn country, man? And to play it off as if, hey man, that was a long time ago and it shouldn't affect the ancestors, when you know that it's going to affect the ancestors, their ancestors mentally. And money doesn't solve everything, but hey, it sure takes a lot of stress away. My people are so silly, they think that the people that enslaved us are going to give us anything, just like they believe in the political system. I laughed when, because I didn't vote in this last political process. And because I just saw bullshit in it. And then after it was over, they found out that there were more people that voted for Hillary Clinton than they did for Donald Trump. But that was a technicality. The Electoral College vote. It's always some bullshit, man. You are not going to win. They're going to come up with something else, some type of technicality to override your chances of winning anything. And as a black person, I know that by dealing with this justice system. The next black person I vote for, his name can't be like Barack Obama. It may be something like Willie Jackson or Frederick Johnson, something like that. Then I know that I'm voting for one of us, somebody that has my best interest at heart. But since I know that even though we might get a real black person now, he's surrounded by people that will fight him tooth and nail to make sure that we stay on the bottom and they stay on top.